Hi there, Starstream Painting here, where we paint minis to be table ready in an hour or less. And today we're going to be painting this guy. It's a velociraptor. Oh dear. He's got some serious mold lines. Let me see if I can find my tiny files. There are my tiny files. Usually I'd have done this ahead of time, but I'm not going to lie to you, I totally forgot. So today, we're going to clean up a little bit of mold lines. Mold lines are just where the mold goes together. And sometimes they appear during casting. They're not harmful, and you can totally just paint around them. I just like to clean them up. There. Good as new. Well, I mean, he is brand new. Okay, so first order of business is to stick them to the stick tube, which I didn't prep either. Wow, you just get to see all the behind the scenes today, because I didn't prep anything. I was having computer difficulties, technology difficulties, and then we stick them on the stick tube. And today's velociraptor, we're going to paint red. We're going to start with his underbelly. We're going to paint that a light red. And we're going to use the big brush for coverage. As soon as I locate the big brush. First order of business is to get a nice base coat on him. We're going to paint his chin. Give him a nice divide line. We're going to blend it a little, make him look more natural. Go ahead and feel free to put in the comments how you feel dinosaurs should be colored. Hang on, this buys me another mold line. There we go. What color do you think dinosaurs were? I like to think they were a multitude of colors. Just because it's more fun that way than them all being like grayish brown. Or greenish, or I painted a green one. He looks real fancy. Also painted an orange one. It looks real nice too. I should take pictures of all three of them together and put it up on Instagram. My Instagram is starstream_painting. And you can go there to see all the miniatures I painted on stream and some I've painted off stream. Right now I'm just painting this one, giving it a nice even base coat of red. This light colored red. We're going to whip up into the back belly a little. We're going to go ahead and paint down this leg. And we'll paint down this leg some. Not the whole way though. The asymmetry makes it look unique. Now we're painting the whole way. Who am I kidding? Ooh, excuse me. And we'll just paint until he looks good. And then we'll move on to our next color, which is another shade of red. This one's kind of an orangish red. There. That looks pretty good. Hold on, I see a spot I missed. I'm experimenting with talking more. Because I realize there are huge sections of stream where it's just dead silent. and I'm sorry about that. I'm working on it. Um, how was your day? Hope it's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Right now, I'm just rinsing out my brush. Gotta get it rinsed out good. Now we're going to use a darker shade of red for the top. Looks like he's coming along pretty good. Here we're going to try to blend a little. We'll do some wet blending along the edges. I'm not worried about the fact that I overpainted his eye. I'll come back and pick it back out later. This armor didn't get any light red on it, so it's just going to be all red. Hang on, I'm going to rinse my brush. It's getting weird. Sorry about that. The brush was getting weird. We'll come back and pick out all the little talons here in a bit. Depending on how heavy the red goes on, gives it a different appearance too. Like here it went on real heavy. You still see good? Wipe some of that extra paint away so it dries fairly nice and not weird. There we go. Now let's get his back. I keep using male pronouns. Do you think this velociraptor is a male or a female? Oh, there will. I know the schedule currently says to the contrary, but there will be a stream on Friday. I forgot to upgrade the schedule. There we go. Let's give that a chance to dry. We'll paint the base while we give that red a chance to dry so we can apply a second coat if need be. We're going to go ahead and paint the gray base a nice gray. Sorry, that is me shaking the paint bottles. I do it a lot, and I realize I never explained what that sound is. It's nothing naughty, it's just me shaking the paint bottles. I like to strike them against the palm of my hand. I like the shade of gray for bases and stone because it's called shadowed stone. And also it's a very convincing stone color. Excuse me. Sorry, I had coffee this morning. Coffee apparently makes me gassy. Make sure to get a nice even coat on the base for any spots we missed. Cover over any red and stuff on the base. There. Now we're going to go ahead and go back in for the top red to make sure I didn't miss any spots and to, darken it up in spots where it's fairly gray. Oh, like I missed a spot there. Give it a little shading. Some gradient. Ooh, that's the spot. That's the spot that's giving me a little trouble. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's get a little more paint right there. There we go. All right. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead and do its eye. And for this, I'm going to use a smaller paintbrush. Not the smallest one, just the smaller one. That's a lot of surface area still. Get out a little bit of yellow. I like to use yellow for my raptor eyes. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and use the blow dryer to speed up the dry time. So mind your ears. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get out some bone color to pick out his little nails. Her little nails. Its little nails. It's also the color we're going to use for dry brushing. I'm going to use a little paintbrush, not the tiny one, just the little one. The little heel talon. Or is it an ankle talon? Oh no, it's an ankle talon. I forgot how digitigrade feet work. If you can hear a phone ringing, please ignore it. It's in the background. I can't control it. Probably spam anyway. Oh good, it stopped. Here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our tiniest brush to do his eye, its eye, while we wait for those nails to dry so they don't smear when I dry brush. This one appears to be looking upward. Let's fix that. There. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and dry brush. Let's start up here on the top. Get the skin where it folds. Get a little bit more paint. Wipe most of it away and get this base. Get a little here on the face. And there, we're done. Now we'll bring her up for you to see. And we're all done. All right. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend it with me. Really appreciate that. Feel free to like, follow, share the video as you see fit. And thumbs up for you.